Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I am a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. We were inside a treatment facility last night with our CrossTalk meeting, and it's a great meeting, a lot of great topics that came in. And if you've ever been to a CrossTalk meeting, you're kind of familiar with the format. We have note cards. We provide note cards and pencils for folks to come in and anonymously write down whatever topic they would like to have discussed. They don't have to announce their name, they don't have to raise their hand, nothing. We don't know who drops these note cards in the basket, but we just know there's a bunch of them. We try to go through topic by topic and discuss them throughout the CrossTalk meeting. And so last night, we had many great topics come in, but as we were cleaning up, as we were going through picking up all the remaining note cards and all the remaining pencils after the meeting, I found a topic that had been written down and it never got turned in. And I read the topic and I was like, holy shit, this is a really good topic. Matter of fact, this is a topic I think everybody early in sobriety needs to be discussing. And I still have the card here. Here's what they wrote. What is the most important thing to you to know about sobriety? So, what is the most important thing to me to know that I need to know about sobriety whenever I'm starting my journey? And I thought about that. I was like, again, this is a great topic. Definitely one that needs to be discussed for those of you undertaking this journey. And I think to summarize it all, whatever I put in front of my recovery, whatever I put in front of my sobriety, I will lose. Period. My kids, if I put my kids in front of my sobriety, well, I'll lose my kids. If I put my wife in front of my sobriety, I'll lose my wife. If I put my dogs, my job, my cars, my house, whatever, I'm going to lose. Whatever I put in front of my sobriety, I will lose. Because I've proven it time and time before. See, I'd always said, well, I can't get sober today because of this event, because of this scheduling conflict, because of this situation that's unfolding over here. It's just too stressful a time. And lo and behold, I wouldn't get sober and I would make it worse. I'd make whatever situation, whatever event worse because I would never take time to focus on myself. Even last night's meeting, I even brought up that how can we help other people if we ourselves are not yet fixed, right? So how can I be helpful to my family, to my spouse, how can I be responsible to all the things I need to be responsible to if I myself am not fixed? So that's why we say whatever we put in front of our sobriety, we will lose. We will lose. We're talking relationships, jobs, careers, houses, cars, money, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you put in front of your sobriety, you will lose. I remember back to my first day of sobriety, July the 6th, 2021. I remember waking up, the racing heart rate, I could feel my pulse in my neck. I could hear it in my eardrums, the terrible headache, the pressure in my chest, the cold sweats, the shakes, the tremors. I remember it all so clear. I don't have to close my eyes. But I also remember saying, I'm going to make it to the end of my day drawing a sober breath. Come hell or high water. I don't care if a meteorite crashes into the earth and takes us all out. I don't care. I'm going to make it to my pillow tonight. I'm going to lay down and go to sleep rather than pass out. See, up to that point, through July the 5th anyway, of 2021, I didn't think I could make it a day. Hell, I was struggling to make it an hour or two without taking a drink. And that's part of the reason why I hated myself, because I had allowed myself to get to a position to where it was a struggle. It was a struggle to make a full 24-hour time frame without taking a drink. I had to have a drink. So come July the 6th, 2021, man, when I woke up, it's like my body already knew, oh shit, he's serious this time. He's really serious this time. And so it hit me, it plagued me with all these physiological reactions, physiological symptoms of withdrawal. And I said, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to make it to the end of my day drawing a sober breath. I'm going to prove to myself, if nobody else, I'm going to prove to myself that I can make it a full day without drinking. And those of you close to me, you know the story. I texted Chad. He said, how'd it go? I said, I made it. He said, good. Now let's do it again. Woke up the next day, same goal in mind. I'm going to make it to the end of my day drawing a sober breath. I didn't care about July the 6th anymore. I cared about July the 7th. Made it to the end of July the 7th. Okay, now what? Good, now let's do it again. I woke up July the 8th. Again, same goal. I woke up today with the same goal in my mind as what I had on July the 6th, 2021. I'm going to make it to the end of my day drawing a sober breath. I don't give two pieces of flying monkey shit what happens to me today. I'm going to make it to the end of my day drawing a sober breath, putting my head down on a pillow and going to sleep rather than passing out like I used to do. That's the one thing to me that, again, and I say this all the time, I was very fortunate. I had a cupcake recovery is what I like to say, right? I was very fortunate in regards that I learned that early on. Whatever I put in front of my sobriety, I will lose. My marriage, my kids, my job, my cars, whatever, I will lose. And those things were so important to me, that I realized I'm going to have to put them on the back burner for a little bit and make sure I focus on my sobriety. And even now, I still do that. There's times I come home, my kids are like, where have you been? And then they're like, oh, never mind, we know. Because they know I've been at a meeting. They know I've been out helping somebody. They know I've been out talking to somebody in the grocery store or the 7-Eleven parking lot, wherever. They know that my sobriety comes first. If I called my kids right now and said, hey, what's the most important thing in my life? They wouldn't say them. They wouldn't say my dogs. They may think that. But they would be willing to tell you, that my sobriety, my recovery is first and foremost. And that's the one thing that I'm incredibly lucky, incredibly glad and thankful to have learned early on in my journey, is that my sobriety has got to come before my family, before my wife, before my kids, before my job, before everything. Whatever I put in front of my sobriety, I will lose. And all those things that I just mentioned, they're way too important for me to lose. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed, feel free to send it in to me, Drew, D-R-E-W, at recoveryclassroom.org. We'll take a look at it, see what we can do. You can also message us on Facebook as well, into the Facebook group Messenger. There's a whole bunch of us in there. We'll be more than happy to take a look at it and see how we can work it in. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go again. Thank you guys. We do appreciate it. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.